Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about David Hogg here in this video. I don't believe I've actually made too many videos on this guy. He is one of the Parkland survivors, and it's absolutely terrible what happened at his high school when he was actually in high school, mass shooting. But guys, he's an adult now. He is an adult, and I believe he's 22 years old now. He is definitely super duper woke. He is the quintessential white liberal / progressive. This dude is so woke, man. He is completely off of his rocker when it comes to guns. He is. But now, guys, he was actually giving a speech the other day, and he started bringing in race because, you know, the woke left, everything is about race. Now, David Hogg is a white man. He's a white man. He believes in white privilege. And, you know, just us black people here, you know what? We need the white liberal to help us out. This is the way that he thinks. And folks, I must say, if you listen to David Hogg and you're a black person, he is just putting you in danger. Check this out, guys, over here on Breitbart. David Hogg putting more cops in schools may endanger non-white students. I'm going to repeat that again. David Hogg putting more cops in schools may endanger non-white students. Now, how is it that you put good police officers in schools to put it into these mass shootings that it's going to endanger non-white students? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So David Hogg, I guess he's under the assumption, you know, that police officers, they just want to go out there and harm non-white people. In my case, black people. That is not the case. That is not the case. I do believe, folks, if you put police officers armed in these schools, that they can actually help save more lives. But of course, you know, the white liberals, they despise the police. You know, the whole defund the police thing. Yeah, that actually fell pretty badly in these liberal cities, to where they actually had to go out there and recruit people to become police officers, because when you want to defund the police and abolish the police and you actually do it, crime goes up. So David Hogg, not the kind of person that I would actually listen to. Let's listen to some of this foolishness that he had to say here. And he spoke for almost 30 minutes. This is a 27-minute video, but around the 17:21 mark, he makes this idiotic statement. Let's roll it.
First responders need to be the last resort and not the first to saving our kids from gun violence. Because the reality is, putting more cops in schools hasn't worked, and it won't, because it only is going to keep... Let's think about who actually is made more safe by that, but also realize that putting more cops in schools actually may be a form of endangering our students as well.
Putting cops in schools is endangering the students. That didn't make any sense, but let's keep going.
For the students that don't have the privilege of having my skin color.
No. So he has white privilege. So he means to tell me, if you put the police officer in the schools, the police are only going to protect the white students. This doesn't make any sense, guys. And it seems like to me that David Hogg seems like he thinks of himself as a white supremacist. He's more supreme because the police are going to only protect him. This doesn't make sense.
Or the fact that I am an American citizen. We need to stop these shooters before they get on campus and stop endangering the lives of our first responders, our students and teachers, because people on Capitol Hill don't want to do their job.
Okay, guys. There's so much that I can actually say about this. But David Hogg, this is the white liberal mindset right here. If you are a black person, I'm speaking as a black person right now, you listen to him, I don't know one black person that actually believes that if you put police officers in the schools to stop mass shootings, that it's going to endanger black people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what if you actually put a black police officer in the school? You mean to tell me that that black police officer is only going to save the white students? David Hogg believes that. He believes that, but this is the way white liberals think. They really do think that they need to save black people when they're doing nothing more than endangering black people. This is insane, man. I was absolutely stunned when I heard this. Now, it reads here. He then claimed, quote, putting more cops in schools hasn't worked. He cited two examples to bolster his viewpoint. First, he pointed to the armed officer who stood outside Parkland instead of entering, even as the attack was carried out. Then he made claims about the police response to Uvalde. Hogg did not mention the numerous times armed resource officers have saved lives on campuses. Of course, they're not going to do that. For example, on December 13, 2013, an 18-year-old with a shotgun entered Denver area Arapahoe High School and had to face the fact that an armed resource officer was coming for him. The Denver Post noted that the resource officer was a deputy sheriff who, hearing a gunshot, ran towards the gunman. As the resource officer closed in, the attacker took his own life, ending the attack. The Arapahoe attack lasted 80 seconds. The Sandy Hook Elementary attack, where there was no armed officer, lasted over 9 minutes. Yeah. If you put trained professionals in schools. Now, guys, I was in the military. We ran drills. It was actually called, if I'm not mistaken, I've been out the military since 2004. Force protection drills, where we actually ran scenarios where we actually had to protect certain things. I'm pretty sure police do something similar to that. But David Hogg, man, he's a moron. He is a moron. And another girl that actually was in school with him also as well. What's her name? Emma Hernandez, if I'm not mistaken. Now she wants to be non-binary, calling herself Etz Hernandez. She's pretty woke too. She's a Latina. Yes, I am calling her she because she is a she, but she wants to be like non-binary, XYZ, that kind of thing. She was also speaking and she made it all about, the alphabet stuff. So they were getting way off track on some of this stuff, man. And actually a girl in the crowd yelled out, "You go, girl." And then she said back, "Well, I'm not a girl." Yeah, see, they're going completely bananas, folks. Completely bananas. But David Hogg, this is insane. That police are actually going to be more of a danger to non-white students. Well, what if, in this case, like the Uvalde shooter wasn't even white. He was more of a danger to those students in that school, and 21 people lost their lives. It wasn't a white police officer. What about the subway guy in New York? He was black. Now, the white supremacist was actually in Buffalo. But, woke liberals like David Hogg really don't want to talk about all of that. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of David Hogg saying that white police officers or police officers in general are going to endanger non-white students? Folks, I believe that police officers, for the most part, 99.9% of the time, are going to protect all students, regardless of color. Because David Hogg, being a white liberal, he sees skin color everywhere. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.